This will be episode 172, cycle 2906, and onward. Oh, I know it's been a month. 171, I will be getting up with this one, as well as 173 if we can get it in tomorrow. This is currently Wednesday, February 22nd. Oh, 21st going into 22nd, because we're going Wednesday into Thursday. But still. I'm still debating about how we're going to actually finish this playthrough. Whether we continue with the unedited recording process of streaming this, or if I do the last bits off stream, but still record them for the YouTube guys, and then show the fruits of the labor on stream. All are valid options. I am not completely certain which one we will do. For now, we're going to continue the status quo, but if it becomes too tedious, then we will definitely change it up. I do want to try starting a new playthrough, hopefully in late March or April, but we will have to wait. And here's hoping that OD is... Oh, I do know the save is still working, and I have backups just in case, but still, I'm always worried. Also because it takes this long to boot it up. Even with optimization passes I've done in testing, I can't get the game to run any better than I already do, which is a problem. I mean, we're almost 3,000 cycles in. It's kind of expected. Even culling creatures doesn't help, which I have tested it. I did it on February 9th when I had time. I just wanted to see if it would work, and I killed off everything in a test save, and it's just like, yep, did absolutely nothing on the actual performance. Like, great. Crap. Also, space station's probably out. I mean, we can still make the space station, as I was saying last time, but I don't think I could possibly actually send a space station into the rift without my computer bursting into flames. I can't guarantee that will work. I've done multiple tests to try and get it to work, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really wanted it to, too. Let the game catch up. Yeah, the performances. Yikes. Kind of catching up, but it's gonna take it a minute. Let me check the app again. How's the performance? Literally approaching peak. That is 32 gigabytes of DDR5. It. See if I can close down the Twitch application. That should improve the performance a little bit. I will be relying on OBS for chat. Okay. Well, that'll work. So I had to close the Twitch application completely and just rely on OBS. Yes. For anyone that is just tuning in or ends up seeing this episode, we already have the rift open. We just need to send it through, and we need to recover the artifacts for the cosmic archaeology. We still need Gassy Moo. Finally do machine, which is currently being done back at main base. That's just a time thing. Down the hatch, I can do that. I think at Drapola instantaneously if I really want to mutate one. Job suitability will be a little bit more difficult, but not the end of the world because we can shove everyone in suits. First teleport call is part of the rift, so that's off. GMOK, pain in the butt, but we can work through it. Cluster Conquest is landing on the last 2 remaining asteroids and then building a base on them. Technically speaking, we still have to land here, which is what we were planning on doing this episode, actually. I wanted to get... to be honest, I wanted to stream this episode in January. But too much stuff happened. It made it literally impossible for that to happen. Which sucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. It sucked. Should be able to send Gene first. I need to put 2 rovers down. And then we need to start opening containers as well as rock. Super coolant in there. What's the rest of that? All in one bundle. I'm over. Rovers first. And then we should be good to go. Make sure that everything else is solid. Orbit yet? Okay. So you should be able to reach into orbit over... Still can't say that. Dwellia, I believe it is. But yes, we should be able to go into orbit over our water world and hopefully successfully get 2 rovers down. And we'll come back, resupply, grab 2 more rovers, and then send some crew over to start building the base. And then that'll be another one off the list. And then we need to immediately start planning out the next rocket. Which is the biggest problem that I see. Notice. Bumped it before. Nope. Really doesn't want me to resize it. Oh. I just noticed I was looking over at OBS and I'm like, wait a minute. Tiny bit off. Tiny bit off. Weird. Oh well. No harm done. A small strange oddity. Time before that activates again. Okay. that one to move to. The dupes are gonna take their sweet time if I don't. How's our water situation? Like I need to micro it just a little bit here just to make sure everything is good. Two. Water's pumping, no problem. Okay. Yep, looks like we're all good there. We just... Oh. I can't even get over here. What are you talking about? This planet is gonna be such a nightmare to colonize. Really hoping it'd be a little bit easier like this one, but man, it is not. Absolutely not. Spare oxygen over here. We are getting closer. Cleaning up everything here. Just wish that we had a more reasonable way of reprocessing water effectively. Still feel like we're leaking somewhere, but I can't really find it. So annoyed by this one because in testing this works. And I don't trust it when doing it live. It's like I really don't. I have a sneaking suspicion it's gonna just explode again. Instead of back in like a couple days. Good news on this planet though is we have almost everything taken care of, so we're pretty good. Just got to deal with the slow needing of energy into that room. I really didn't want to use the molten steel mechanic to do that, but we might need to. I also need to touch down here and actually get the tubes to build this and then come back. Oh man, it's like the worst. We gotta go to Rudabo and then rocket our way over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then come back. It's literally land, drop 2 duplicants off, build this, pump the lava out of the roof, and then try to automate a cooling loop as quickly as possible, and then start draining the energy out of this planet so we can gain access to the niobium. And then we're probably going to have to clear cut this entire thing and then build a base right here in space. Like, I can't think of actually building a place, like, in the planet, so I think we're just going to have to build a base, like, tube here and just call it a day. The good news is we have plenty of power, so that's not really a problem. This planet, on the other hand, is very bright, but very meteor prone. I don't really think we have a fix for that. Worst part is we still gotta recover this for the archaeological completion. That's gonna suck. Like, flat out, that's gonna suck. There's nothing I can do about it to make that one better. I need to complete all of that, and I really do need to put that into a steam room. Just so we can recapture the energy and stop wasting it. Same with that. So I do believe the dupes have almost finished this entire thing. They're getting closer. Thanks, Elio. How much coolant do we have now? 627.3 kilograms. And 1,200 in there. Not bad. Only to empty storage, though. There we go. Now the save's doing its thing. I do feel like I need to start looking into Paku, like proper Paku chambers here, and see where we end up. Our infinite water rotation is actually going pretty well, at least so far. I'm a little worried about the food, though. Pickled meals are slowly approaching passing our barbecue. Am I planning on starting a new colony after this one? Yes. When that will happen, I do not know. Also, yeah, my chat is actually screwed right now. Hold up. Yeah. There we go. That's weird. Wondering why my chat bubble decided to break on. There we go. Also, welcome back, Isometrics. Yes. I definitely am planning on starting a new one when we properly finish this one off. The last couple of achievements. ONI summary. Let's go. We have GMOK, Cluster Conquest, First Teleport Call, which we can do at any point. Job Suitability, which I'll just shove them all in suits. They'll be able to handle it. Down the hatch can be done on Drapola, so that's not really a problem. Finally, 2 machines currently being done back at main base, so they'll be done very shortly. Moving on up is just getting a Gassy Moo, Critter Whisperer's Gassy Moo. And then we've already opened the Rift. It's already ready to go. As I said, I did some testing with Rocketry over last month and this month. I duplicated the save. I ran a mock space station into the Rift, and it crashed the computer. Repetitively. I tried different builds, crashed the computer. I tried non-infinite storage builds, crashed the computer. It kept crashing. So I don't think the original plan is going to work. We'll probably just have to send a dupe with minimal supplies, normal rocket setup, not a space station rocket. I will still try to build a space station rocket. I might be off. Like, we may have already finished the playthrough, and then I may end up letting it run in the background. Obviously, the time lapse will probably not include it, if that happens. I will try one attempt with it, probably after we've already sent the dupe through, which will be the defrosted dupe. But I'm not going to get anyone's hopes up, because there's a very high likelihood it's going to kill my computer the second it touches it. So there's that. It is frustrating and very annoying. On the other hand, we need to recover the actual terrestrial artifacts, and then that will get us cosmic archaeology finished. And that's all we've got left. Like, the rift is open, we already did all the other stuff. I can send a rocket there at any point that we want, and technically finish that one off. We will be utilizing our little defrost friend, so that will still be going through. My original pledge to get a hot tub on every planet is still a go. This is still looking like it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So, I need to build the old laser C setup. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's where you coat the entire surface of your planet in bunker doors, and then you build a bunch of these little C diggers, and you utilize them to clean up all of the regolith. Technically speaking, I need to actually move these doors up by 2. They need to be here. So we only have technically 3 tiles worth of regolith to deal with instead of 5. But that is the plan as of current. We will be starting a new playthrough when we finish this one. I'm more annoyed that I just didn't I had no time from January 9th, which was the last time that I got an episode actually recorded, and then I had plans immediately after to do this episode, which is 172 and 173, and technical issues happened. Then I started doing testing to see if the rest of the plans would work, and none of that worked. Like, it kept blowing up. I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, we'll make do with what we can. We'll get the achievements done. We'll make sure that all of those are recorded. But the rest of it, I cannot guarantee we'll be able to do what I wanted to do. Which sucks, but yeah. And I still... Oh, I also did a bunch of testing, and we did delete all of our critters, and the base performance did not improve. So... I did try. I've been trying to get the performance of the base to be better than what it currently is. The only real solution I've seen is cleaning up and plasticizing areas that we don't use. So any place that is stable related, we can't really touch. But anywhere that we have gases that are mixed gases, they gotta go. Anything that is not mixed gases, and mostly stay. I need to relegate most of my mixed gases to individual zones, and then we should be okay. But that is mostly the issue that is causing performance problems right now. That, and also flying debris. Flying debris is extremely strong on the CPU and GPU usage. Also, did you guys almost get it done? Well, they're getting closer. Yeah, all this mixed gases have gotta go. I just up the priorities here. Really just need to start running around cleaning up a bunch of stuff, and that's about it. We'll want one smart battery in there. Hmm. 800 versus 2 kilojoules, though. I still feel like these ones just are never really worth it. Here's the power leakage. Like, you have 40 kilojoules to work with, but you lose 2 kilojoules per cycle versus 20 kilojoules and 400 joules. You just lose less. And also, we need 2 of you, specifically for this power line, which we'll be connecting to here. And another 2 for the other one. I don't know if we have enough space. Technically we will, because I could just do that. I'm saying this is the main line, this needs to be connected like this. And then I'll be back connected there. So this power line connects to this power line, and this one connects to this one. Yes. And all these batteries can go. What's the water temperature? Okay, it's stabilized. Good. Ah. I want to get a small steam room set up here so that way we can start actually working towards the hot tub. Because we have the chlorine. Like, we do have an infinite source of chlorine here, so this one's super easy to do. I just need squeaky puffs and a vent room to put them in. And then once we've got that, we can just clear the entire map. I'm actually thinking that we just vent the entire map down here and seal this room in. And I can probably just connect the steam turbines directly into the actual base, so that way we don't have to worry about a vacuum for them, and then just go from there. I also do kind of want to add another area down here. I may need to... Yeah, we may need to do it something like that. Or I could just keep this area open and just put something down there and a ladder through there. Well, I could put an aqua tanner up at the top and then put batteries down here as well. That might work better. Because the cooling source is just going to pretty much stay like right here. Boom, 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 boom. Should be utilities, aqua tuner. Ooh, not enough. Because I do need to eventually cool the base. We're not at the point where we actually need to worry about cooling loops, besides... Like, we're using a heating loop to keep this base functioning. And it's like, we do have two over here, but I could repurpose one into this one. I don't know. Checking that up as a 50-50. We'll leave that slot open for now. And I definitely want to up the priority on that, so we're going to leave that going. Get back to triple one. Have we actually reached the rocket yet? No. 0.5 cycles, and then we'll be there. We're getting very close to finishing, well, starting the water world. Now, sadly, I don't know how I'm going to get a hot tub here. Don't really have a way of generating chlorine. Like, we have one. But it needs bleach stone. So I don't know how we're going to pull that off. And yeah, personally I would prefer to shove it in here instead, but I don't know. Or I could actually put it up here. Decisions, decisions, decisions. It's like, our really only option is like here. Because I can put the output directly into it. Oh. Somebody needs to take a piss badly. Assuming it's Frey. Yep, Frey. Move it. A bathroom to get to. Oh, hey, Arbor Acorn. Crap. Do we have any here right now? 0 available. Perfect. if I can get a pip here, well, oh, another pip, I should say, and one that doesn't get eaten by either the poke shells or a meteorite, then that's a win. Like, okay, yeah, that'll do. Thank you, game. Alright, Ian's got it. He'll get in there perfectly fine. Okay. That's not decaying, that's what we see. I feel like we're not making enough food. Like, I know we are, it feels like we're not. Pretty sure we actually have 2 cooks right now. Still making some more super coolant. Need. Chlorine, good. That's completely self-contained now. I still don't know where we're gonna put the hot tub here. This is actually the one where I'm like, I don't know where to put it. We could probably recover the... maybe not. I was just thinking, maybe we could recover the door, and it's just like, never mind. We don't need to worry about food, so that's always good. Everything else seems to be working. Radius now. Nope. Now we are. Maybe. Rocket in orbit. Please update game. And this module's constant service. We did put the rovers in. They were blinking. If they're not there, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. Just bugged at the moment? Oh, don't tell me I need to save and reload again. I hate when this happens. It's going to be one of these problems, isn't it? Nope, it doesn't want to work. Okay, I guess we gotta take you back. deconstruct the rover launch pads again. It's the bug I'm thinking of again. It's like, oh no! They launched it too early after loading the save. No, it doesn't take Gene long to come back. Still. You'll be fine, dude. Let's take the trip back. We'll refuel you in a second. Probably stop the shelling. Bring that up to a 9. I'll just lower that to a 7 and cross our fingers. Yeah, let's hope that the rovers were actually filled and not just blinking because of a save load. And if they are blinking because of a save load, then we have to deconstruct them and then rebuild them again. Because it's going to be that problem all over again. And I'm like, no, I thought this was fixed long ago. Oh, no. I'm a hope that they just didn't have the rovers in and what I saw was blinking wasn't actually what I thought it was. And just counted as user error. Otherwise, it's going to be the bug with the rovers not working again. I don't want it to be the latter. It doesn't take Gene long to get there and back, so I'm like, yeah, just let's cross our fingers and hope. Please be user error. Please don't be a bug. That's all I ask. Keep forgetting how much plastic we're actually generating here. Next, 9 party that, and the corner. That should be plenty. Not completely consistent, but it's pretty good. It's also completely recycling, so... For now, I'm pretty sure we're all safe. At least as long as we are generating water, that's really all that matters. Yeah, next dorm and see 50 cycles. Still feel like I need to expand the tank system here. But for now, I think we're okay. I'm kind of surprised that these guys are still alive. I was expecting them to just die out at this point. So, yeah, color me impressed. That one will need to cut through. That should be doable. Like a spoon claim, the nice luxury room. Yeah, Jean's doing okay. I'm gonna really hope that those rovers are not bugged out. And it's just what I thought was blinking and ready was not. I'm really worried though. It's the ladder, and I'm like, oh god, please don't tell me you're broken again. All I ask, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that one. That's not a good sign. Temperature in there now. Not bad. That dirt do be very hot though. We're still fighting off the temperature. Oh man. And ironically, the base is actually going quite well over on Kellen. These guys need a little water, but not much. Also waiting for the polluted water to finally overflow, and we should be pretty good there. God, that place is just wrecked. You guys make me worried consistently. But we still have an okay supply of polluted water, so we should be okay for the most part. This needs to be below. I can't run it yet. Still at overpressure. Okay, so when you clean that up, add that in there. We need a liquid pump, and we need one puddle emptier for super coolant, and to fill the entire pump here, so the whole pipe system and pipe network needs a fix, and we should be okay. Well, everything seems to be working pretty well. At least so far, anyway. Well, that's everything working out okay. Good news. I feel like I need to clean up the rest of this. Okay, we did get rid of all the CO2. Still little bits here and there left. And for the most part, looks like we've cleaned up the place pretty efficiently. Check our blueprints. It's been much too long since I've clicked these. What do we get? Basic green pants. Alrighty then. We set all of these doors back to auto so we can actually create our natural tiles. There we go. Back to auto. Don't need to clean up some of the polluted oxygen hanging around. Almost thinking of adding more vents. At least like doing it like this, so we can clean up the polluted oxygen problem. Mixed gases is always a problem, and it's super frustrating. Not for a lack of trying to get rid of it. Just a minor nuisance. Have some hydrogen just kind of hanging around here too. That's why bases need actual like cleaner setups. This one have that much in it? CO2 line, a bunch of CO2 just kind of hanging around. A little bit of hydrogen there. It's mostly CO2. That's to be expected. Constantly accumulating so much extra mass. Oh, it is working. The entire system is fully recycling now. I just need to vent that room efficiently. I still feel like I should probably... Might need to make this entirely a vacuum. Good job, Shiro. Finally being proactive, I see. That's good to see. Dupes. I'm priority that for now. Jean should hopefully be back soon. That's also fine. How's Ritabo's construction going? They work so fast. All my good dupes. They're some of my best that they can possibly bring up to offer. One team, you can do it. It's gonna look so weird. I mean, it'll work. It'll work quite well, actually. But it's gonna look so weird for a bit. Thank you, Spoon. Good job. Let's see. You do need to sever this. It's not going to be connected yet. Hence the problems. You know what? Screw it. Plug everything in. Separate out the liner up above after we get everything nice and neatly sorted. They're so close. Come on. Just plug it in. Plug it in so I can separate the other cable. I also do really need to connect this to that. Also, this does mean... Yep. This cable needs to follow the main power line all the way down. Power settings need to be copied onto this one, and we just need to scoot stuff around. This so okay, that should work out. Need to fully seal in this room. Regular, because it's fine. And one gas pump. Actually, make that out of steel so we can leave it in there. And I'll add a signal switch. Okay. So our battery box is getting closer to completion. That's really good news. I'm almost tempted to dunk both of these steam turbines into supercoolant, as we did at main base. Can feel like an egregious waste, but I'm going to say that's a maybe. Definitely a maybe. jeez. Already almost 5. Oof. Was not paying attention to time. Ooh, bristle. Alright, narcoleptic mouth breather. Oh. Joshua, if you didn't have mouth breather, oh, you'd be a good construction. Problem is mouth breather is actually kind of bad if we wanted to use him for base construction on one of the other planets because we need all the oxygen and water we can get. So, unironically, he's good, but it's just that's absolutely gutting his abilities. Unless we just suit him forever. Not so good on that one. Building impairment, iron gut, decorating, cooking, operating. Nuts, Joshua. Cooking, digging, building with aesthetic design and bowels. Nope. Bristleberry it is. Joshua, you are really good. Just outbreather's too risky. Can't leave you on your own somewhere. You might die. Gold. That. Priority 9. So we can get around to cleaning that up. Oof. Ironically, I think we might need to do heavy one for this. Yeah, the realization that I did not go out for a bio break like I normally do. So, again, it has been almost a month since we've done an ONI stream, and I'm still very, very sorry for doing that. Like, there's so much stuff that happened, so many things I ended up getting commissioned work for, and a bunch of other stuff. But that is no excuse. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like, oh yes, you need caloric intake yourself. You're starving. Your duplicates may be starving in certain aspects, but your overseer is currently dying. But again, I don't think we actually... Yeah, we haven't actually had a dupe or a actual starving indicator in forever. Just bathroom indicators. Unless I really, really push them. That's what we got. And boop. Hey, bolt hanging fly. Don't think we had that one yet. I don't know for sure though. Okay. Let's get this all operational. And also, oop. Okay, Gene, you should be able to get back to base, right? Ah, yeah, 30 seconds. Okay. Hopefully, we have the steel to rebuild those rovers. Pretty sure we do. I just don't know for sure. When it lands, we'll check. I just want to see if it was user error, as I said before, or if it just bugged out and I have to deconstruct them, reconstruct them again. I hate when that happens, and it sucks. Okay, just transform the tiles real quick. Do the center one first. Okay, looks like our water is fine, so that's always good to see. Okay, so it was user error. It was just, I thought they were blinking and done. They were not. That's fine. I was going to be very, very, very annoyed if that was not the case. Because it's like, oh yes, there's rovers in them, but you can't use them. So you gotta deconstruct these and then reconstruct them again. And I'm like, no, the old bug came back. It's like, nope, nope. Thank goodness it was just user error. Thought they were ready when they weren't. That's all nice and queued up. And the people are slowly working through it. Thank you, Shiro. And yeah, this entire area needs to be plasticized, except for that. Most of the temperatures need to be normalized as well. How's Triple doing? Well, they almost finished it. A lot closer than I thought they would be. Well, that just tells me my dips are doing a bang up job, and I don't have to worry about them that much. It's good to see. Oh, the steam room is almost done. Hmm. Steel. Do I even have enough materials to build a conveyor rail for this? No, no, I do not. I want to sneak this down and put it like right here in the kitchen. I mean, personally, I'd rather take it through here. If we can go through here through the vacuum. I can condense all the iron up here, then I can put a connector there, go up through here, poke through the actual vacuum, go out this way, and then eject it into back to main base. Nope. Off the bed. So close. I'll be so happy once I start completely clear cutting this and have this online. Is that we can recapture all the extra energy that we're wasting. That'll be a massive boon. This also means a lot of transformers that will not be just hanging out in the base anymore. Which, that's always a giant win in my book. I will say this, I am absolutely starving and I am feeling exhaustion already kicking in. And it's only 5 a.m. Barely made that much progress. And every day that we get to play, obviously we make progress, but it could definitely be more. Should have paid attention to that rover. Oh well. Stuff happens, so be it. You make do with what you got. Cheryl really wants to get this done. Good job, dude. Well, we did make it to cycle 2019. I'm gonna call it here. I'm thinking yes because I need to eat. I really do. I haven't eaten since 5 p.m. Oof. Yep. It's currently been 12 hours. I didn't realization. I haven't eaten anything. Oh no. Oh no. At least my dupes will be proud of me for not, you know, gorging myself on their food. But I think that is actually it for me for tonight. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, but it's good to be back in the swing of things. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a large stint upload where we do episode 171, 172, 73, 74, and 75. And they're probably gonna go up, if we have time, which will be tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. I should be able to get them up on Monday. We're gonna have a nice little stint of multiple episodes if YouTube decides not to be a douche. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it will be kind. No guarantees though. That is a given. Oh. It's a given for me. Because YouTube sometimes uploads my stuff no problem, and other times it takes 4 or 5 attempts. And when uploading a 3.5 hour video, yeah, 3 and 4 attempts is an entire day. But thankfully this one, it's only about an hour and 20 minutes or so we should be good.